Hi, PerspectaWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Monday, July 15th. Probably two big stories this week in terms of the weather in the Mid-Atlantic region. First of all, we'll have the remains of Barry produce some showers and thunderstorms in the Mid-Atlantic region from later Wednesday into the day on Thursday. Some of that rain can be heavy at times, but perhaps a bigger story will be excessive heat coming to the I-95 corridor region from D.C. to Philadelphia to New York City in the Friday, Saturday, Sunday time frame. Those particular days could see high temperatures in D.C., Philly, and New York City between 95 and 100 degrees. Yep, triple digits is on the table for this excessive hot spell coming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Certainly the hottest weather of the year so far, but before we get to that, we may have some more heavy rain to deal with. Partly as a result of the remains of Barry later Wednesday into Thursday. Let's first look at the upper level pattern here. This is the forecast map from last night's 6Z GFS for the 500 millibar height anomalies going forward here. We'll see, while we do have some ridging in the Mid-Atlantic region over the next few days, it really intensifies in that upcoming weekend time period leading to the excessive heat. Here we are starting off the week Monday morning. First of all, the remains of Barry over Arkansas this morning reflected here at 500 millibars by this upper level low. Some ridging in the Midwest into the Mid-Atlantic region, but actually quite a comfortable start to the week here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Probably the nicest weather all week. It is quite warm, high temperatures this afternoon between 85 and 90 degrees, but humidity is still at moderate levels after a little bit of a frontal passage in the overnight hours. Humidity returns in full force on Tuesday, however. Let's keep moving forward here and watch what happens to the ridging in the northeast U.S. Still, moderate ridging here going into the Tuesday time frame, Wednesday time frame here again. High temperatures tomorrow and Wednesday, 90 degrees or so. Not excessively hot, but certainly hotter and more humid than it is today. And here we go now into the latter part of Wednesday. Notice this little trough here showing up at 500 millibars. That's associated with the remains of Barry. All that moisture coming our way, and we'll see the radar in a moment here. Quite a bit of moisture. That can kick up some strong thunderstorms, some heavy rain late Wednesday into the day on Thursday. Probably the focus time period will be Wednesday night, especially into the overnight hours for that potential of heavy rain. Now let's look beyond that moisture-laden event during the middle part of the weekend. Here we go. Notice the intensification of this ridging in the upper part of the atmosphere towards the end of the work week. Here we are Thursday night, going into the day on Friday, and here even more so late Friday, going into the weekend. Here we are now Saturday afternoon, a strong ridge, the strongest ridge in the whole country, sitting on top of the Mid-Atlantic region at 500 millibars this upcoming weekend. And it looks like that lasts right into the day on Sunday. The good news is there is some cooler air upstream by the end of the weekend. It looks like 3 days of excessive heat, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, will be followed by somewhat cooler air going forward here. But here we are now, Sunday night, still the ridge sitting right along the eastern seaboard. Again, excessive heat coming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to D.C., Philadelphia, New York City, Boston, all along the I-95 corridor. Well, how does that upper level pattern translate to 850 millibar temperature anomalies? 850 millibars, a couple thousand feet up in the atmosphere. It certainly gives a reflection of the temperatures at the surface level. Here we are starting off the new work week. Again, quite comfortable today. Moderate humidity levels is the key here. And this little cool spot out here over the Mississippi Valley, that's a result of the clouds and rain associated with what remains of Barry. Barry, by the way, did reach hurricane status as it pushed into central Louisiana over the weekend. It was a Category 1 hurricane upon landfall over the weekend, and of course did produce a tremendous amount of rainfall, especially across southern Louisiana. Let's now push forward here, and we do have a warm-up coming tomorrow compared to today, and more importantly perhaps more humidity will be noticeable. Could be a few showers and thunderstorms later Tuesday into Tuesday night. Not associated with Barry. Barry still by 2 tomorrow morning out over the Mississippi Valley. And then here we go into the day on Wednesday, a hot day on Wednesday, and later in the day and going into the night, an enhanced chance of showers and thunderstorms associated with the remains of Barry, maybe 90 plus degrees on Wednesday. And then here we go, look at this excessive heat building up over the Midwest on Thursday that pushes into the Mid-Atlantic region. Friday continues to boil here Saturday and Sunday. Again, high temperatures in that Friday, Saturday, Sunday time frame, 95 to 100 degrees in D.C., Philadelphia, New York City, Boston. But look at upstream. Very chilly air mass for this time of the year, moving into the Central Plains come Monday morning, and eventually that will help alleviate the situation here in the Mid-Atlantic region. But again, excessive heat Friday, Saturday, Sunday, perhaps into Monday as well. This is the Monday morning forecast map. Well, let's now focus in on the remains of Barry, and here it is on radar right now. Some heavy rain across the Mississippi Valley, still extending all the way down across Louisiana. And again, Barry moved in right in this region right here as a Category 1 hurricane. Has weakened considerably over land, but nonetheless, its moisture field remains intact, and all this moisture is associated with the remains of Barry. Kind of takes this kind of a track here over the next couple of days, and again enhances a chance for showers and thunderstorms in the I-95 corridor region from later Wednesday into Thursday. Some of that rain can be heavy at times. Well, let's now take a look at the surface forecast maps from last night's 6Z GFS model run. Here we go. The remains of Barry now centered over Arkansas. A rain-free day here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Let's now push forward here. And here we go into the day on Tuesday. Remains of Barry still over the Mississippi River Valley. And there can be a few showers or thunderstorms working their way into the I-95 corridor region later Tuesday into Tuesday night. Not associated with Barry, but nonetheless there can be some shower and thunderstorm activity late Tuesday and Tuesday evening. Then we go into the day on Wednesday, a little bit more humid on Tuesday and downright hot and humid on Wednesday. And here we go, the remains of Barry now at this point, enhancing the rainfall, and even some heavy rainfall depicted here late Wednesday night by last night's GFS model run. This is late Wednesday night. Again, that is with the remains of Barry, and the threat for showers and thunderstorms not quite as prevalent on Thursday, but it continues on Thursday. There still can be some lingering shower and thunderstorm activity from leftover moisture, left over from Barry's remains here on Thursday. And then, once that moisture pushes off, as it will by Friday, that will open the door for excessive heat. Certainly the hottest temperatures of the year so far in the I-95 corridor, coming Friday, Saturday, Sunday, perhaps even into Monday of next week as well. Here we go. Basically excessive heat, and generally looks like rain-free conditions right through the upcoming week, and perhaps a shower or thunderstorm by the time Sunday rolls around. Here we go, Sunday morning. Again, there is some colder air showing up, colder than normal air showing up upstream early next week across the Central Plains, so that probably will alleviate the situation here in the Mid-Atlantic region sometime later next week. But again, two big stories of the week. Barry's remains will enhance the chance for showers and thunderstorms right here in the Mid-Atlantic region from later Wednesday into Thursday. Some of that rain can be heavy at times. Once that moisture field pushes away later Thursday, it'll open the door for the excessive heat for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. High temperatures 95 to 100 degrees in D.C., Philadelphia, New York City, and Boston as well in those 3 days. And that excessive heat could continue into Monday as well. That's it for now. For PerspectaWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.